What's up, guys? If you're like me, you're probably wondering
Why did the market drop so much?
if inflation got better. Well, I was searching it up and I was reading up on it, and that's what I wanted to talk about today because this, for me at least, this is crazy. This is insane. We've slowly been going up since Sunday, and this is on a 1 hour chart. This isn't a 1 minute chart. This is 1 hour chart. So let's mark this out from Sunday through today before news. It's just been going slowly up, and all these orders down here, all these stop losses got taken out. This was a huge liquidity sweep, and you can think about it however you want. That's how I think about it. Um, to me though, I mean, it's not surprising, but it's really interesting because it's crazy. All this movement for 4 or 5 days just to get swept out in 1 hour, 2 hours. It's crazy. So I searched it up because I was really wondering why did it drop if the inflation report was even better than expected. It was expect court CPI was expected to be 3.1 and it came out to be 3.0, which is way better than expected, right? And when I saw that, I thought it'd be going up. I was thinking longs this morning, and I think everyone else was, which is why this probably happened. But I wanted to search up why, and I read here that I'm just gonna read out loud for you guys. US stocks closed mostly lower on Thursday as investors sold high flying tech stocks and bought small caps. Real estate stocks, I can't read. Hold up. Real estate stocks and other rate sensitive sectors of the market in anticipation anticipation of a it says US stocks closed mostly lower on Thursday today as investors sold high-flying tech stocks and bought small caps, real estate stocks, and other rate-sensitive sectors of the market in anticipation of a September pivot to lower interest rates by the Federal Reserves. And basically what this means is that big buyers sold off on tech stocks. If you don't know, Nasdaq is the top 100 tech stocks. So this makes sense. And then they sold most of it because we're basically the CPI today says that, inflation is going to get lower, which means there's going to be rate cuts most likely in September, and buyers are getting ready for that. That's why we see this big drop off. Again, this is a 1 hour chart. This isn't a 1 minute chart. Let's take a look at the daily candles. Look at this. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days. In 1 day, it took out 4 candles. It didn't take it out, but you know what I mean. It's crazy. Am I the only one that thinks this? Please let me know in the comments. But I mean, again, this really isn't surprising. Let's take a look at the RSI, right? If you don't know what the RSI is, basically an indicator that tells you if something's overbought or oversold. I don't use it to trade, but it gives you a good idea of where the market is at, right? Look at how high we've been. We've been extra overbought. And, you know, this could have been a good thing to watch out for. I normally don't check the RSI, but maybe for next time, if you think the stock is over, not the stock, if you think the market you're in is gonna crash, look at the RSI and maybe it'll give you an idea. So, why did the NASDAQ drop so low today? I mean, really, it comes down to a lot of reasons, but my top three reasons, this is number one, right? Big buyers in the market are selling off their tech stocks because there might be rate cuts in September. And the other reason is clearly we've been overbought. This is a daily chart, right? We've been we're overextended right now. We've been due for a pullback. And then my other reason is liquidity. I mean, I feel like this whole week has just been a liquidity sweep. And what I mean by that is, we've been collecting lots of buyers, and all these buyers are putting their stop losses, you know, down here, or you know what I mean. All these buyers are seeing the market is going to go up and inflation is most likely going to get better. So they keep buying, they're putting their stop losses here, and boom, they get stopped out. So it makes sense, but I still think this is crazy. Let me know if I'm the only one that thinks that. Also, before I get out of here, I wanted to give an update on my Take Profit account. So today I made 65 bucks, which is really good. If you think that's a little bit of money for a 100k account, it is, right? It's not even half of a percentage. But that's not what I'm looking at least. I'm looking at how much drawdown I have left. I to this morning I had $813. Right now I have 879. $65 of 879 is 8%. And that was another tip I want to give you guys. When you dig yourself deep in a hole where you have trailing drawdown or just drawdown in general, don't base your risk off of your account balance. Risk it off of how much drawdown you have left. Okay? So even though it's not even $100, number one, it's something. Number two, it's green. And number three, you got to look at the numbers, right? The actual numbers. I just increased my drawdown by 8%. I'm sticking to my plan. I did two trades. I'm not going to go into it because that's not what this video is about. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something because I for sure did. And it's something to take into consideration. This might be a pullback or it might still keep dropping. So definitely watch out for it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And thank you for watching.